Now, before you guys think Big C done lost his mind talking about a perfect relapse, hear me out. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, Change Gang. It's your boy Big C back with another one, ready to motivate you. I know y'all think I'm crazy talking about a perfect relapse, so nevertheless, let's dive right off into this. Guys, what I'm talking about with a perfect relapse. Listen, they say relapse is a part of recovery. It doesn't have to be, but oftentimes we will relapse because we're still trying to figure things out. We're still not dotting all our I's and crossing all our T's. We're leaving our backside open for the enemy to come in. So relapse is sometimes totally a part of recovery. But here's the thing, guys, when I'm talking about a perfect relapse, it's not the relapse in itself. It's what the relapse does, what it teaches us, and where we go from this point on. Now, guys, when you relapse, we got to understand we relapse way before we actually get into the act of going and using again. And a lot of times, guys, I know I sound like a broken record, but guys, from my experience, and I relapse, man, if I had a number, I'd love to know how many times did I relapse. Maybe I don't want to know how many times I relapsed, because man, that might just trigger me but it was a lot of times, guys. So when you guys are commenting and letting me know you relapsing, man, I feel you. I've been there. And I know sometimes it's devastating, but man, you got to get back up and you got to keep going. But I'm digressing. Let's get back to this. What I'm saying, guys, we got to learn from the relapse. We put relapse way into motion before we actually pick it up. And that's why, guys, I'm saying all the time, be aware of what you're thinking, how you're thinking. Man, if you hear this video, hear this. It's the thinking. Guys, this is our number one gauge to let us know when we're getting off track. And that's why I say you got to be really conscious of how am I thinking today? How are little simple problems of life, how are they really affecting me? Are they really taking me to a whole nother level? Or am I dealing with life and its circumstances? Am I dealing with them accordingly? Or things coming in my mind that's just all negative? Am I just this big ball of emotions? Are my thoughts being bombarded by negativity? Am I negative about everything? Do I have any positive outlet? Have I done anything positive in my thought life today? Guys, that's why I say this right here, man, when we master this, where this goes, the body follows. And that's twofold. That's a good thing and that's a bad thing. Because when this is positive and full of insight and direction and motivation and going in the right direction, the body will follow. But on the flip side of that, when this thing is deadly, thinking of negativity, thinking of getting high, thinking of doing wrong things, thinking of woe is me, the body follows there too. So guys, the perfect relapse looks like this. Since we know that, I'm not saying, guys, we have to relapse, but it's a likelihood that we will. The perfect relapse looks like this. When you relapse, you get back on your square, however that looks. Go back to the rehab, go back to the halfway house, go back, whatever you were doing, go back to meetings, call your sponsor, whatever you were doing, get back at it. But also, do your due diligence to see, where did I go wrong? At what time did this thing start coming? Because God, the act when you went out there and picked it up, it didn't just start right there. It could have started a week ago, a day ago, or a month ago. And that's how, guys, you got to go back and you just got to kind of play the tape. Where did I start getting off? Where did my mind start going in different directions? And guys, if you really look at it and take time to go back and think about it and don't rush through it, you'll begin to see, okay, I remember, well, maybe it could be I stopped going I was going to 5 meetings a week, and then I went down to 3. Or I was, praying in the morning and praying in the evenings, and then I'm just praying whenever now. Or it could be my thought life. I was so positive, I was so upbeat, I was so motivated at one point, but then I started getting negative thoughts. I started getting thoughts about using. I started thinking about all of my problems. And see, guys, what I'm trying to get you to see is a perfect relapse is not it happened. It happened. But the perfect relapse is not staying out there, getting back in there, putting your hands to the plow and figuring out, where did I go wrong? And this is how the perfect relapse looks. To realize, oh, okay, that did it. And stay away from that. Be conscious of that thing again. Because trust me, 9 times out of 10, it's coming again. And so I'm kind of playing with words here, guys. And Big C, a perfect relapse. None of us want to relapse. But if we're going to relapse, we want to get the best out of it, right? If we're going to go down this road, let's make it work for us. And so we look at it. We don't downplay relapses, guys. You don't just, now I know I'm talking about getting back in it and moving on, but guys, you don't brush it off. You got to look back and say, where did I go wrong? And you'll know. You'll go back to that place, because a lot of times it's when we stop doing things that are working for us, or we start just being bombarded with negative thoughts, or we get bombarded with thoughts of using, or we start reminiscing about old times, or we just get negative and pessimistic about life. Guys, I'm just telling you, this right here, this is the epicenter of addiction, our minds. And we got to master this. This tells us which direction we're going in each and every day. When we pay attention to how I'm thinking, what am I thinking about? And if it's not good, it's up to us. Erase everything and start thinking positives. Start thinking on those things that are going to be good for us. Guys, a perfect relapse is if you relapse, you get back on your square, you get back at your program, you get back working at it, but you also do your due diligence to figure out, where did I go wrong on this last one? And when you figure that out, you make a conscious effort every day to not do that one again. You learned from that last relapse, and God knows that could be the very last one, guys. That could be the very last relapse. At some point in recovery, there's going to be a last relapse. For those that are striving each and every day, at some point, you're going to have your last relapse. But when you relapse, get the most out of it. Take a deep dive. Talk to your sponsor. Talk to somebody, anybody that you can talk to, and dive at it and go into it and see, where did I go? And be honest. Be honest. And then don't do that thing again. There'll be other things we got to pay attention. But now you know, man, this right here led me to a relapse. So I got to be real conscious of this right here. You see what I'm saying, guys? Relapse doesn't have to be the end all, be all. You can turn a relapse into one of the best things that happen to you in recovery if you do it right. Don't just be relapsing and relapsing and relapsing, ain't thinking about why you did it. No, because at some point that's going to get old and that's dangerous. But in this journey, chances are we will relapse. It's part of it. You don't have to relapse, but chances are some of us will. But guys, it's learning from the relapses and putting that one in the back of our mind, knowing I'm looking out for this again. This took me out last time, took me back out there. So when you start seeing that thing creep up again, no, no, no. No, 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 Lucy. You got to get that thing out of there. You got to do whatever you got to do to get it out of there, guys. Hey, but I'm telling you, man, the journey is great, man. The journey is great. It's just a lot of things, guys, we got to pay attention to. And I'm your boy, Big C. I'm going to be in your ear telling you every day when you sleep, when you wake up, Big C going to be in your ear saying, you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Big C, I'm your cheerleader. Give me a V for victory. But hey, man, I hope you guys be blessed. I hope this video bless you. But hey, guys, check this out. You gotta be, you can't just downplay relapses, man. We really gotta look at them for what they were. You can turn that relapse into a very positive thing and go on from there. You can use that relapse as a stepping stone to a higher height. That's what a perfect relapse looks like, guys. So hey, I pray that you guys have been blessed. I pray that this video has blessed you. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. I'm getting ready to edit this video and try to get out here and enjoy my Saturday. I may put up another video Sunday. I got some stuff I'm trying, guys. So if you see a video come out for tomorrow, please watch it, guys. And also comment, share, and like this video. It helps the algorithm and you help your boy Big C. I see you guys all on the next one. Stay motivated, my friends. God bless you all.